Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium on the campus of the University of South Carolina, Aiken, for tonight's matchup between the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors and your USC Aiken Pacers. I'm Reeves Altman saying thank you so much for tuning in, and we are just seconds away from a beautiful afternoon of baseball here in Aiken, South Carolina. Coming into this game, the Warriors are 13-29. They are 10-11 at home. They are 3-18 on the road and are 7-17 in conference play. The Pacers come in 26-16 overall, 18-6 in Peach Belt Conference play, 13-10 here in Aiken, and 13-5 on the road. They are also 0-1 at neutral sites. Leading off for the Warriors is second baseman number 1, Jackson Mix. Evan Condon, number 23, on the mound for the Pacers. And his first pitch to Mix is on the outside corner for strike one. Condon is 1-1 on the year in 5 appearances. He has 10 innings pitched. He's given up 11 hits with 7 strikeouts and a .275 opponent batting average. Evan Condon working out of the stretch now as the 0-1 is a curveball that misses outside the zone to even the count at 1-1. Another curveball in the 1-1 is going to catch the zone, now 1-2. Jackson Mitch batting 181 on the year with 19 hits on the season and a .219 slugging percentage. Now the 1-2 is swung on and hit softly into left field, but right at Josh Sharp for out number 1. Left fielder number 12, Noah Wiggins, comes to the plate now, batting .306 in 33 games played. He has 30 hits and a .357 slugging percentage. Wiggins swings at the first pitch and fouls it off at the plate for strike one. Condon set now, still working out of the stretch. The 0-1 is down the middle now, quickly 0-2 to Wiggins. The 0-2 going to be hit on the ground. Nick Tripp has the glove on it, throwing over to first in time for out number 2. First baseman number 24, Cam Mitchum, will come to the plate now, batting .314 with 37 hits on the season, 9 home runs, and a .602 slugging percentage. Somewhat of a homecoming here for Mitchum. He is from the town of North Augusta, South Carolina, just up the road here from Aiken. His first pitch to him was a breaking ball, which catches his own for strike one. And now the 0-1. Right on the outside now, quickly 0-2. Now Condon set on the mound. And the 0-2. Slider low and away. Moves the count to 1-2. The 1-2 on the inside, swung on and missed. Might have been foul tip, but caught behind the plate by Usry for the Pacers, and the side is retired. For the Warriors in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We will go to the bottom of the first inning now with the Pacers coming to the plate for the first time this afternoon, but we'll take this time to give you a defensive rundown for each side. First for the Pacers, who were just in the field. Behind the plate is number 33. number 33, Caden Ussery. At first base is number 19, Joe Mazingo. Second base is number 7, Caden Blankenship. Shortstop played by number 15, Justin Bird. And number 21, Nick Tripp playing third base defensively. In the outfield, number 22, Josh Sharp. In left field, center field is number 10, Jackson Hannon. And in right field is number 8, Luke Parker. And now for the Warriors, who just taken the field. Behind the plate today, we have number 8, Pat Walker. At first base, we have number 24, Cam Mitchum. Second base, number 1, Jackson Mitch. Shortstop is number 1, Luke Staton. And third base, number 29, Josh Wong. In left field is number 12, Noah Wiggins. Travis Hammond, number 3. And in center field and in right field is number 10, Chase Fogle. Clifton Olmstead on the mound here for the Warriors. He has 13 innings pitched, 17 hits giving up, and an average of .315 for the opponents. So we'll take a quick break here as he begins his warm-ups. Pacers coming to the plate for the first time this afternoon. Your score still tied at 0. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning here, ladies and gentlemen. My mistake in the Pacers lineup. There is a defensive switch. Luke Parker is the designated hitter in the Pacers lineup, and in right field is number 12, Jose Hernandez. But leading off for the Pacers now is number 22, Josh Sharp. Sharp batting .310 in 34 games this season. He has 20 RBIs and a .395 slugging percentage. As Olmstead ready on the mound, he'll work out of the windup with nobody on base. And his first pitch to Sharp is high for ball 1. The 1-0 is outside, now 2-0. The 2-0 finds the zone, now 2-1. A little on the inside. Olmstead ready. And now the 2-1. It's swung on and hit on a line drive into right field. A diving attempt, but it is going to hit the ground before Fogle can get a glove on it. And it'll be a leadoff hit here for the Pacers. Center fielder number 10, Jackson Hannon, will now come to the plate. Hannon batting .313 in 42 games this season with a .442 slugging percentage and 31 RBIs. Sharp gets his lead at first. He's held defensively there by Mitchum. And Olmstead will work out of the stretch for the first time this afternoon. Hannon squares around a bunt as a breaking ball as he pulls his bat back, but it does find the zone for strike 1. Olmstead's going to check Sharp at first. He almost would have got it, but Mitchum dropped the ball on the bag. Great pickoff move there on the mound. Long playing up in front of the bag at first base on the third base on the grass here, anticipating another bunt attempt from Hannon. Now Olmstead comes set on the mound, and he's going to check Sharp again, and he's back in time. The 0-1, Hannon scores the bunt. It's going to be popped up to the backstop, and the count now 0-2. The 0-2 high and inside on Hannon. Great job there by Walker to keep it in front of him. Olmsted chooses to check Sharp again, and first he's back in time. Now the 1-2. Sharp breaks for second is high. Walker's throw down is not in time. And Sharp is in safely as the count moves now to 2-2. Now the 2-2 to Hannon. Missing high and outside. The count is full now at 3-2. Sharp not being held at second. Mix right behind the bag. Might be anticipating a throwback. Olmsted looks at him. And the 3-2. Hannon swings and hits it high into center field. Drifting into right center field. Coming over to make the catch is Fogel. Sharp thinks about running, but a strong and quick throw in keeps him there at second. First baseman number 19, Joe Mazingo, will come to the plate now for the Pacers. In 27 appearances this season, he is batting .409 with a .462 slugging percentage and 20 RBIs. Mix right behind the bag now. Sharp gets his lead. Olmsted looks at him. Now comes to the plate. The first to Mazingo is high for ball one. Olmsted will check Sharp again, and it goes into center field, and Sharp's going to make his way to third. And the Pacers have a run 90 feet away with one away here in the bottom of the first. Olmsted back now in the windup on the mound, and the 1-0. Breaking ball finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1. Another breaking ball missing high and in, 2-1. Corners playing up here for the Warriors. As Mitchum and Long playing in front of the bags, almost on the grass. Stanton and Mix at short and second, respectively, playing back. And Mazingo's going to hit it on the ground into left field for a base hit, and the Pacers are on the board with an RBI single from Joe Mazingo. They now lead 1-0. Now shortstop number 15, Justin Bird, comes to the plate in 42 games this season, batting .222 with 30 RBIs and a .364 slugging percentage. Mazingo gets his lead at first. He's held there by Mitchum defensively. Another pitch from Olmsted. As Bird hits it high into center field. Hammond is there to make the catch for out number 2. Now third baseman, number 21, Nick Tripp. Tripp has had time defensively at both corners this year for the Pacers. Batting .280 on the year in 40 appearances with a .476 slugging percentage and 22 RBIs. Mazingo still at first here with 2 away. And Tripp's going to hit a high fly ball down the left field line, but it's going to get into the Pacers dugout foul for strike one. The 0-1 is an off-speed pitch, was got Tripp out in front swinging, and now 0-2. Mazingo gets his lead at first, still being held defensively. Now the 0-2. Missing outside, good stop by Walker behind the plate. Now the count 1-2. And the 1-2, Tripp has a check swing on the ground, caught by Mitchum, and he's going to take it to the bag himself for out number 3, and the side is retired. For the Pacers in the bottom of the first, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 man left on base, and 1 error defensively for the Warriors. We'll go to the top of the second. Warriors coming to the plate, now trailing 1-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the second inning here. Southern Wesleyan coming to the plate, trailing 1-0. Leading off is left fielder number 10, Chase Fogel. Fogel batting .258 this season with a .392 slugging percentage and 17 RBIs. The count is now 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be a line drive into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. So the Warriors are on the board now with their first hit offensively. And that'll bring to the plate designated hitter number 7, Marty Grisso. Grisso is .279 batting average on the year with a .403 slugging percentage, a .301 on base percentage, and 14 RBIs. He'll step into the right-handed batter's box here as Fogel's held defensively by by Mazingo at first. He's kind of on a throw over and check him. He's back in time. Tripp at third playing level with the bag. Might be anticipating a bunt here. First pitch to Grisso. Finds the zone for strike 1. Condon throws over again. He's back in time. And Condon checks him again. He's back in time. Count still 0-1 here to Grisso at the plate. Now the 0-1, a check swing. They're going to appeal to first, but actually the home plate umpire is going to say he went around, and the count is now 0-2. Kind of checks him again. Close play at the bag, but he is just back in time safely. The 0-2 missing outside, 1-2. Now the 1-2. Right on the outside corner for strike 3 and out number 1. Catcher number 8, Patrick Walker, now batting. Runner on first and 1 away. Walker batting .222 with a .333 slugging percentage and also a .333 on base percentage. And 3 RBIs on the season. Condon again throws over to first. That's at least the 5th time this inning. He's back in time. There's a reason he keeps throwing over. Fogle has 14 stolen bases on the year, and it's a hit and run that is going to be picked up in foul territory by Condon. Perfectly timed hit and run there. Fogle had a great jump from first. And the count now 0-1. The 0-1 missing inside, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and fouled off out of play down the right field line, now 1-2. One and two is the count, and Condon checks him again at the bag. He's back in time, just beating out the throw. The 1-2 Fogle breaks for second. Ussery throws down. And it was just in front of the bag, and Fogle had 14, make it 15 stolen bases on the year. Two and two now the count to Walker. And is going to be on the ground to short. Bird has a play on it. Low throw, but great stop there by Mazingo, playing it off the hop for out number 2. So runner still in scoring position here for the Warriors. That'll bring to the plate third baseman number 25, Josh Long. Long batting .274 with a .292 slugging percentage, a .401 on base percentage, and 14 RBIs on the season. First pitch from Condon was a curveball missing outside, 1-0. Now fastball called down the middle, strike one. The 1-1, a bouncing ball at short. Bird has it, throws over to first with a strong throw for out number 3, and the side is retired. For the Warriors, top of the second, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. USC Aiken coming back to the plate, leading 1-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the second inning here in Aiken, South Carolina. The Pacers coming to the plate, leading 1-0, and designated hitter number 8, Luke Parker, will make his way to the plate. First pitch to Parker is down the middle for strike 1. Parker usually plays defensively in right field, but is taking on the designated hitter role this evening, batting .286 in 41 games this year with a .371 slugging percentage and 19 RBIs, as Parker's going to hit a check swing down the first base line. It is going to go foul, and the count is quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Olmsted, missing outside. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 was low. Great stop behind the plate by Walker as it bounced to the plate, and the count is even at 2-2. So after being down 0-2, Parker comes back to even the count now. Olmsted ready on the mound, still working out of the windup. And the 2-2's going to be hit on the ground to short. Stanton has a glove on it, but throwing over, bobbled it right before he threw, did not get the throw over in time, and Parker is able to reach. And they're going to call that an infield hit. So runner on first, nobody away here for the Pacers. That'll bring to the plate catcher number 33, Caden Ussery. Ussery batting .302 in 17 games this season, .372 slugging percentage, and 3 RBIs. First pitch to Ussery is outside for ball 1, low and outside. The 1-0 missing high, now 2-0. The 2-0 inside to Ussery, now 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 missing high, and it's a very rare 4-pitch walk to Usry, and the Pacers now have runners on first and second with nobody away. Caden Blankenship, number 7, second baseman here this afternoon, batting .283 in 42 games this season, .391 slugging percentage with 19 RBIs and a .384 on base percentage. Blankenship actually squares to bunt, but it's going to be low. He pulls the bat back in time. Count now 0-1. Stanton coming over, might throw back, but it's another bunt attempt from Blankenship. And the ball's low and away again. Now the count 2-0. Mitchum and Long both playing up on the grass after 2 bunt attempts here from Blankenship. Olmsted still on the mound, working out of the stretch here. Usry at first not being held defensively. The Stanton is creeping up behind there. Luke Parker at second as Blankenship tries to get the bunt down, unable to get the bat on it, and is called strike 1. Might have actually foul tipped it and caught behind the plate by Walker. Now the 2-1, Blankenship again going to try and bunt. It's going to be popped up into foul territory, but it's going to drop before anybody can get to it. And the count now full at 2-2. Now the 2-2. Blankenship fouls it off to the backstop, and the count will remain even at 2-2. Runner still on first and second here. No one being held defensively. Mitchum not holding Usry at first. And the 2-2 Blankenship pops up high into foul territory down the first baseline. Mitchum calls for it, and he backs up to make the catch for out number 1. Now right fielder number 12, Jose Hernandez, comes to the plate. Batting .209 in 24 games this season. .448 slugging percentage with 16 RBIs. And the first pitch will hit Hernandez, and he'll take his base. And the bases are loaded with only one away here for the Pacers. And the top of the lineup now coming to the plate for the Pacers with number 22, Josh Sharp, stepping into the batter's box. Sharp was able to hit a base hit into right field. He is 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Corners playing in for the Warriors. Middle infielders playing back. Almost in the outfield, both sides. One away here. And Olmsted going back to the windup here. First pitch to Sharp is inside. Almost hit him. But good stop by Walker and behind the plate for ball 1. And now the 1-0. Sharp's going to swing and bounce it down the first baseline, getting into foul territory for strike 1. Olmsted now set on the mound, and the 1-1. Sharp swings and hits it high into right field. Going back on it is Fogle. He makes the catch, but a run is going to come across to score, and the Pacers extend their lead to 2-0 on the RBI sacrifice fly from Josh Sharp. And only Parker was able to come across to score, and only runner to advance as well. So runner still on first and second with 2 away here, bringing to the plate center fielder number 10, Jackson Hannon. First pitch to Hannon, missing outside, 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and hit down the right field line, getting into the Warriors bullpen for strike one. Now the 1-1. Olmsted turns around to check the runner at second. He's back without a throw. The runner still stay in place. Neither one being held defensively. Hernandez not at first. Neither is Usry at second. Now Olmsted comes to the plate. A breaking ball missing outside. 2-1 now the count to Hannon. The 2-1 on the inside. Hannon swings and fouls out of play. Down the third base line, and the count is even at 2-2. Olmsted set in the 2-2. Breaking ball just missing outside, and the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second here. Time is called at the plate. And that was a first for me, ladies and gentlemen. They called a pitch clock violation against Olmsted on the mound. And Hannon was able to take his base on ball 4. Now the bases are loaded. Southern Wesleyan coach unhappy with that call as he comes out to question it. But now he goes back to the dugout, and we're set to return to action. Joe Mazingo, the first baseman, now coming to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 away. Olmsted now back in the windup. No batters held defensively. First pitch missing outside. Ball 1. And now the 1-0. Down the middle for strike 1. The breaking ball hit right down the line. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Another run coming around to score. And they're going to hold Hannon at third. And the Pacers extend their lead to 4-0 after the 2-out, 2-run RBI double from Joe Mazingo. Perfectly placed right down the line. Great diving effort there from Long at third, but he was unable to bring it in. And the Pacers bring 2 runs across. Now Justin Bird, the shortstop, at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. First pitch gets away. Hernandez breaks for the plate. Hannon breaks for the plate, and he comes across to score, and the Pacers extend their lead to 5-0 on the pass ball. As the coach has made his way out from the Warriors dugout to have a quick chat at the mound. And we'll step aside for a quick second. 2 outs, runner on third for the Pacers here in the bottom of the second. They lead 5-0. And welcome back to action. Justin Bird, the count is 1-0 to him. And he's going to swing and hit a base hit into left field. And the Pacers extend their lead to 6-0 on the RBI single from Bird. Hard hit ball right out of the reach of Stanton at shortstop. And the Pacers extend the second here. Bringing to the plate third baseman, number 21, Nick Tripp. First pitch to Tripp, low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 high to Tripp, now 2-0. Olmstead throws over to check the runner at second, and he's back in time. Check the runner at first. The 2-0 swung on and missed by Tripp for strike 1. They throw over again. He's back in time safely. Now the 2-1. Low, 3-1 now the count. There's now movement in the Warriors bullpen. Pitcher starting to warm up. No movement yet in the Pacers bullpen. The 3-1 Tripp swings and fouls to the backstop. Count is full at 3-2. Now the 3-2. Tripp swings, and I believe he fouled it off his helmet. But he appears to be okay. We'll do the 3-2 over. Bird did break for second on the 3-2 pitch. With the count being full, I'd imagine he'll run again. Homestead's 3-2 on the way, missing outside, ball 4, and Triple take his base. Now number 8, Luke Parker, will come to the plate. He's designated hitter again for his second appearance at the plate this afternoon. Down the middle, called strike 1. The 0-1 to Parker, high and inside. He just gets out of the way, and the count is even at 1-1. One and one now, the count to Parker. The pitch is going to be swung on and hit on the ground to shortstop. Stanton has a play on it, throws over to second for the force out to Mix, and the side is retired. For the Pacers, 5 runs on 3 hits and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the top of the third. The Warriors coming to the plate, trailing 6-0. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 6-0 your score, USC Aiken leading over Southern Wesleyan. He's going to hit a line drive into left field for a base hit. First pitch swinging here. Now center fielder number 3, Travis Hammond, will come to the plate. Runner on first, nobody away here in the top of the third. Hammond batting .303 with a .336 slugging percentage, .385 on base percentage. And he'll come into the right-handed batter's box here. Khan is still working out of the stretch with a runner on first. And his first pitch is down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 is going to be a bouncing ball over the head, a trip into left field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles here for the Warriors, and they have runners on first and second with nobody away in the top of the third. Second baseman number 1, Jackson Mix will come to the plate in the top of the lineup, back at the plate for the Warriors. First pitch to Mix, just missing on the inside. Almost hit Mix there. I don't know how he got out of the way. But the count now 1-0. Still no movement in the Pacers bullpen. Still someone pitching around in the Warriors bullpen. As they're going to throw back on the runner, is going to go into center field. He was diving back in but did not have a chance to get up and run to third. Great job there by Hannon to get the ball in quickly. The ball was thrown so perfectly, I believe it bounced off the bag into left field. Want to know the count to Mix, and he's going to swing and hit it back up the middle. Blankenship's got a glove on it, over to second for one, over to first in time for the 4-6-3 double play. Runner did advance to third. It's a 2 away and a runner on third here for the Warriors. Left fielder number 12, Noah Wiggins, now comes to the plate. First pitch to Wiggins down the middle, strike one. The 0-1 is going to be on the ground. Tripp plays it on a hop, throwing over to first in time, and the side is retired. For the Warriors in the top of the third, no runs, one hit, one man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Pacers coming to the plate, leading 6-0. Welcome back, bottom of the third inning, ladies and gentlemen, here in Aiken, South Carolina. Number 33, catcher Caden Ussery, now at the plate for the Pacers. Ussery was one of the 5 runs in the second inning that came around to score. Olmstead still on the mound for the Warriors, and his first pitch is high for ball 1. Still movement in the Warriors bullpen. 2 pitchers now up and throwing. No, actually movement now also in the Pacers bullpen. As Ussery hits a high fly ball into left center field. But going back to the warning track to make the catch is Hammond for out number 1. And second baseman number 7, Caden Blankenship, will now come to the plate with 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Olmstead still in the windup now on the mound, nobody on base. And the first pitch on the outside, but called strike one. And the 0-1 Blankenship's going to pop up on the right side. Calling forward is Mitchum at first base. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Jose Hernandez, the right fielder, now at the plate. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. And he swings at the first pitch he sees and fouls it off at the plate for strike one. The 0-1 is swung on and missed in the dirt. Now quickly 0-2. The 0-2 missing low and outside. Now 1-2. And Hernandez hits a line drive down the third base line, just getting called fair, and it's going to go right into the corner, and Hernandez is in with a stand-up 2-out double here for the Pacers. And left fielder number 22, Josh Sharp, now comes to the plate. First pitch to Sharp is high and outside for ball one. The 0-1 to Sharp is down the middle now, 1-1. The 1-1 missing low, now 2-1. Two and one is the count. And Sharp's going to hit a line drive into center field. But it'll be right at Hammond. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. For the Pacers in the bottom of the third, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. We played 3. We'll go to the fourth. Warriors coming to the plate, still trailing 6-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Number 24, Cam Mitchum, now at the plate. Condon still on the mound now for the Pacers. And a breaking ball, a high breaking ball, missing inside for ball one. Mitchum 0-1 on the afternoon. Base is empty here. Warriors trail 6-0. The 1-0 missing outside, now 1-1. The 1-1 missing low and in, now 2-1. The 2-1 missing inside, now 3-1 the count. And the 3-1 misses low for ball four, and Mitchum will take his base. Right fielder number 10, Chance Fogle now at the plate. First pitch to Fogle was low. Great stop behind the plate by Ussery. The 1-0 miss is on the outside corner. Strike one. The 1-1 right on the outside corner as well. Now quickly 1-2. The 1-2 on the ground. Bird has a glove on it to second for one. Over to first. Not in time. Great stretch there by Mozingo at first, but he is in safely. They do get the force out at second to have one away here in the fourth. Designated hitter Marty Grizzo now at the plate. And he is back in time without a throw. Condon does check the runner at first. He is safe. First pitch to Grissom's down the middle. Strike one. Runner goes, it's low and away, gets away from Ussery. He dives in safely to second, but does not advance to third on the ball that gets away. The 1-1 missing high and in, now 2-1. And the 2-1 is swung on and missed, now 2-2. The 2-2 popped up behind the plate in foul territory. Usry coming over to make the catch in front of the Pacers dugout for out number 2. Now catcher number 8, Patrick Walker at the plate. The breaking ball finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 foul to the backstop, now quickly 0-2. The 0-2 missing just outside, makes the count 1-2. The 1-2 low moves the count to 2-2. And the 2-2 is popped up on the left side into shallow left field. Calling defenders off is Josh Sharp, making the catch to retire the side. The Warriors in the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Pacers coming back to the plate, leading 6-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new pitcher and a new batter. Now batting for the Pacers is number 24, Ty Gilbert. He'll lead off the inning. First pitch is high. We have a new pitcher on the mound now as well. Number 39, Jacob Webb, takes over on the mound here for the Warriors. He is 0-2 on the year with 5 innings pitched and a .519 on-base percentage for the opposing team. And the 2-0 missing outside, now 3-0. Now the 3-0 to Gilbert. On the outside, strike one. The 3-1 on the way to Gilbert. He swings and hits it right down the line. Stopped there by Long. A long throw over to first and is in time for out number one. Number 19, Joe Mazingo, the first baseman, now to the plate. Mazingo's going to hit a ground ball down the first base line, going foul. That'll be strike number one. And the 0-1 is high, 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball getting out of play down the first baseline, now 1-2. The 1-2 missing outside, now 2-2. The 2-2 is a line drive into right field, and it's going to fall for a base hit right in front of Fogel. Mazingo takes a wide turn at first, but gets back in time. Now shortstop, number 15, Justin Bird, comes to the plate. First pitch to Bird is a breaking ball, missing, swung on and missed. For strike one. And Bird will hit a ground ball into left field for a base hit. Now third baseman number 21, Nick Tripp, will come to the plate. First pitch to Tripp on the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 to Tripp, missing outside, 2-1. And the 1-1 is a line drive down the line fair. Mozingo makes the turn at third to come across to score. And the Pacers extend their lead to 7-0 on the RBI double from Nick Tripp. Now designated hitter Luke Parker makes his way to the batter's box. Runners on second and third, one away here for the Pacers. And the first pitch is down the middle, strike one. The 0-1 on the outside, now 1-1. One and one now, the count to Parker, one out here. The 1-1 low and away, now 2-1. Parker's going to swing and hit a high fly ball deep into left field. Going back on it is Wiggins, and it's gone. A 3-run home run for Luke Parker extends the Pacers' lead to 10-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Caden Estrey's going to hit a line drive into center field. Going back on it is Hammond, and he makes an excellent over-the-shoulder catch for out number 2. Caden Blankenship, the second baseman, comes to the plate with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Blankenship swings and misses. It's actually foul tipped and caught by the catcher for strike 2. And Blankenship swings and misses. Fouled off at the plate. Blankenship's going to hit a line drive into center field. And it's going to get into the right center gap. Hammond has a play on it, getting it inside quickly, but Mozingo's up with a stand-up double here. That was Blankenship in safely with a stand-up double with 2 away here. And that'll bring to the plate number 12, Jose Hernandez. First pitch to Hernandez is a breaking ball, which finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 is down and away now, 1-1. The 1-1 to Hernandez missing inside, 2-1. The 2-1 missing outside, 3-1 on Hernandez. Now the 3-1. Hernandez pops up on the right side. Coming over is Mitchum. He calls for it, makes the catch, and the side is retired. For the Pacers in the bottom of the 4th, 4 runs on 4 hits and 1 left on base. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Pacers lead 10-0. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 5th inning. Number 29, Josh Long will lead things off here for the Warriors. Condon still on the mound for the Pacers. And Long swings and fouls it off out of play for strike 1. One 0 missing high, now 1-1. Defensive substitution for the Pacers. Number 4, Marcus Mastalone, now behind the plate. A high breaking ball missing inside. Now 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Now 3-1. The 3-1 is a line drive into left field. Gets down for a base hit. Now shortstop number 11, Luke Staton. Staton had a bouncing ball into no man's land. It's played by Tripp, throwing over to first. Great job there by Mazingo on the low throw to field it and hold on for out number 1. Center fielder number 3, Travis Hammond, now comes to the plate. One away here, runner on second. Hammond swings at the first pitch and fouls it off and out of play, hitting off top of the Warriors' bullpen. The 0-1 just missing outside, now 1-1. The 1-1 hit on the ground. Bird tries to go over to third, not in time, throws over to first. Just getting the out. Great play there by Justin Bird at shortstop. Tried to go to third to get the out. It would have been the tag would have had to have been applied there by Tripp, but he throws over to first, a strong throw in time, and he's able to get the out for out number 2. The Southern Wesleyan coach not happy with the call, and he's going to come out and question it. So number 1, Jackson Mix, going to make his way to the plate with 2 away here and a runner on third. Mix is going to hit it on the ground to second. Blankenship has a play on it, throwing over to first in time, and the side is retired. For the Warriors, top of the 5th, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Pacers coming to the plate, leading 10-0. Welcome back to Roberto Hernandez Stadium. Number 17, Dalton Graves coming in to bat for the Pacers here. The first pitch he sees is just outside for ball one. There's also a new pitcher on the mound. Ash Falk, the pitcher now. He's 1-2 on the year with 27.2 innings pitched and a 319 batting averages. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled down the line by Graves for 1-1. The 1-1 is hit off the end of the bat, played at second by Mix, throwing over to first in time for out number one. Now number 24, Ty Gilbert, will come back to the plate for his second appearance on the evening. Falk at the plate working out of the windup. And Gilbert swings at the first pitch and misses for strike one. Now the 0-1 right on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2 to Gilbert. The 0-2 missing outside, 1-2. The 1-2 swung on by Gilbert and missed for strike three and out number two. First baseman number 19, Joe Mazingo, now to the plate. Two away here, bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch is low and away for ball one. The 0-1 is swung on and hit by Mazingo high into right field. Going over to make the catch is Fogel, and the side is retired. For the Pacers in the bottom of the fifth, no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. We'll go to the top of the sixth. USC Aiken leading Southern Wesleyan by a score of 10-0. Welcome back here. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Pacers now. On the mound is number 27. That's Aaron Flink. Flink is 0-0 on the year and 7 appearances, 5.1 innings pitched, and a 400 on base percentage. Number 37 at the plate for the Warriors. Two and 0 the count. The 2-0 is low. Now 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 called strike one on the inside corner. The 3-1 is going to be a softly hit line drive, but caught by Mazingo, having to jump up to catch that for out number one. Now first baseman number 24, Cam Mitchum, comes to the plate. One away here in the top of the sixth. And the first pitch to Mitchum is a breaking ball, which finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 is low and away, now 1-1. Mitchum's going to hit a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit.
The right fielder, Fogel.
Now the right fielder, number 10, Chance Fogel at the plate. One away here, runner on first. First pitch to Fogel, down the middle, strike one. And the 0-1 is low and away, now 1-1. The 1-1, low, 2-1. The 2-1 gets away from Mastalone behind the plate. And Mitchell's able to advance to second. The Warriors have a runner in scoring position here, one away. The 3-1 down the middle called strike two, and the count is full. The 3-2 going to be Hit on the ground to third. Throwing over to first is Tripp in time for out number 2. Runner stays at second. Now batting number 4, TJ Highsmith for the Warriors, batting .209 this season, a .229 slugging percentage, 312 on base percentage in 25 games played. He comes in with a runner on second. The first pitch to him is called strike on the outside. The 0-1 is swung on and hit high into right field. Hernandez giving chase. It's going to be off the wall. 1 run is going to come across to score. And Highsmith is in with an RBI, 2-out double. And the Warriors get on the board now. They trail 10-1. Catcher number 8, Patrick Walker, now at the plate. Runner on second with 2 away here. Walker swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play behind the backstop for strike 1. The 0-1 is going to be hit right back up the middle. Diving stop by Blankenship's going to get into center field, and a run's going to come across to score. And back-to-back hits get the Warriors on the board again. They now trail 10-2. Josh Long now at the plate. The first pitch he sees is right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 is a breaking ball, which finds the zone, and now quickly 0-2. The 0-2 low and away, ball 1. The 1-2 is low, now 2-2. The 2-2, a check swing, but he went around at the plate, and the side is retired. For the Warriors in the top of the 6th, they get 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Pacers lead 10-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Bird going to lead things off here for the Pacers in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls it to the backstop for strike one. Falk still on the mound here for the Warriors. The 0-1 missing low to Bird, now 1-1. The 1-1 missing low and inside, 2-1 now. And Bird's going to hit a high line drive into left field. Coming over to make the catch is Wiggins for out number 1. Second baseman, number 18, Tyler Littlefield, will make his first appearance at the plate this afternoon. Littlefield, in 20 games this season, has 26 at-bats with a 167 slugging percentage and a 167 on-base percentage. Littlefield's going to hit a high fly ball into left field. Coming over to make the catch is Hammond for out number 2. Now designated hitter number 8, Luke Parker, will come to the plate. Two away here. And it's inside, almost getting a piece of Parker, but he's out of the way just in time for ball 1. The 1-0 is outside, now 2-0. The 2-0 low, 3-0 now the count. The 3-0 on the inside, called strike 1. Parker's going to hit it on the ground. Mix goes to a knee, throws over to first in time. For out number 3, and the side is retired. For the Pacers, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base in the bottom of the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. Warriors coming to the plate, trailing 10-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 7th inning. Number 11, Luke Statton at the plate. Shortstop defensively, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Pacers. Cole Evelenzor, the freshman from Bogart, Georgia. He has done 7 appearances this year, 8 innings pitched, and a .242 opponent's batting average. 2-0 is now 3-0 the count on Statton. And the 3-0 down the middle, now 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on. Called for by Littlefield at second base. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Tyler Littlefield comes in to play second base, and Caden Blankenship has moved from second base to third base in the Pacers lineup defensively. Center fielder number 3 now at the plate for the Warriors. That is Travis Hammond. First pitch to Hammond is down the middle for strike 1. A breaking ball on the outside corner, now strike 2. And the 0-2 is low, makes the count now 1-2. Now the 1-2. Going to be hit right back up the middle, a base hit for Hammond. So 1 away here. And the top of the lineup with short second baseman Jackson Mix now coming to the plate for the Warriors. Defender still playing regular depth as Hammond is held now defensively at first. Evelenzor first pitch is low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is low and away, now 2-0. And the 2-0, Eversman comes back. Hammond back in time. Tag not applied. Held at first defensively. Middle infielders playing deep here for the Pacers along with Blankenship at third, playing a couple steps behind the bag. 2-0 is the count to Mix. He is not squared around to bunt. Then the 2-0 misses low, and the count now runs up to 3-0. So 3-0 the count. Evelenzor on the mound working out of the stretch. He's worked out of the stretch the whole time, so never in the windup. So a 3-0 breaking ball misses low and inside for ball 4, and there's runners on first and second with 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Now number 37 is going to hit it off the end of the bat to short. Bird's got to play in it, throwing to second for one. Throwing over to first, not in time, but the runner does advance to third. So the Warriors have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now to bring to the plate number 24, first baseman,
Number 24,
Cam Mitchum. No use for on the mound. First pitch to Mitchum is low and inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. On the outside, strike 1. The 1-0 runner breaks for second. No throw from Mastalone, and he's in safely, so they now have runners on second and third with 2 away. 1-1 to count to Mitchum here, the first baseman. The 2-1 misses low, moving the count now to 3-1. And now the 3-1. On the outside, count is now full at 3-2. The 3-2 is swung on and fouled to the backstop, and we'll do it over at 3-2. Breaking ball missing outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded here with 2 outs.
the right fielder, Chance Vogel.
Right fielder Chance Vogel will come to the plate with the bases loaded, but the Pacers pitching coach is going to make his way out for a quick meeting, and we'll step aside for a quick break. 2 outs, top of the 7th, bases loaded here for the Warriors, trailing 10-2. Now Vogel at the plate as the meeting of the mound is over, and the first pitch is low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 on the outside, called strike 1. The 1-1 swung and hit high down the left field line, but gets into the Pacers bullpen, and now the count is 1-2. 1-2 is low. It actually hits off in front of the. Actually hits off of the umpire, and believe Massillon was able to gather it in front of the plate and make the tag in time for out number 3, and the side is retired. So for the Warriors in the top of the 7th, no runs on 2 hits and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Pacers lead 10-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 7th inning. There's a new pitcher on the mound here for the Warriors. Now on the mound, number 13, Josh Fenton. Fenton is 2-2 on the year in 18 appearances, 17.2 innings pitched with a 3.81 ERA. And he comes on to face catcher number 4, Marcus Mastellone. Mastellone making his first appearance at the plate this afternoon. He's batting .202 in 33 appearances this season. He has 19 hits on the year. And it's hit on the ground to Stanton, to shortstop, and he throws over in time for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for Fenton on the mound. Now Caden Blankenship, the second baseman turned third baseman here for the Pacers this afternoon. And the first one to Blankenship on the outside, called strike 1. Now the 0-1, Blankenship hits high into center field. Going over to track it down is Hammond. He makes the over-the-shoulder catch for out number 2. Jose Hernandez, the right fielder, coming to the plate now. So 2 outs here, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. First pitch for Hernandez is low and away for ball 1. And the 1-0 bounces to the plate, now 2-0. Fenton set on the mound now, and the 2-0. High, 3-0. Now the 3-0 on the inside, called strike one. And Hernandez hits a line drive, caught there by Long to retire the side. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing for the Pacers in the bottom of the seventh. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll go to the top of the eighth. Warriors coming to the plate, trailing 10-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the eighth inning here. Southern Wesleyan coming to the plate, now trailing 10-2, but there's a new pitcher on the mound for the Pacers. The designated hitter turned pitcher, number 8, Luke Parker, now on the mound. Parker 1-1 on the year in 6 appearances. He has 9 innings pitched with a .333 opponent's batting average. Now the 0-1 is now 1-1. Now the 1-1. Low and inside, the count 2-1. And the 2-1 inside, 3-1 now the count. The designated hitter Fogel. Now the 3-1 from Parker. Going to be a bouncing ball back up the middle. Littlefield has it on the run, throwing over to first in time for out number 1. Now number 4 will come to the plate. TJ Highsmith. He was one of the first RBI this afternoon on an RBI double. Back in the 6th inning for the Warriors. Now the 0-1 is going to be hit high into left field. Going over track and close to the foul line is Josh Sharp. He makes the catch for out number 2. And the catcher, Patrick Walker, now to the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. First pitch is low and away. Ball 1 gets away from Mastalone. The 1-0 missing outside, 2-0. The 2-0 inside, now 3-0 the count to Walker. And the 3-0 down the middle, now 3-1. The 3-1 swung on and missed by Walker, now 3-2. And the 3-2 missing high for ball 4, and Walker will take his base. Josh Long, the third baseman, coming to the plate. 2 away here, runner on first. First pitch to Long, missing inside. Now 1-0. Long's going to hit a line drive into center field, but it's caught there by Gilbert for out number 3, and the side is retired. For the Warriors in the top of the 8th, no runs, no hits, 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Pacers lead 10-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. New pitcher on the mound for the Warriors is number 40, George Shadowski. He'll come in to face number 17, Dalton Graves. First pitch to Graves misses inside for ball one. The 1-0 is down the middle, now 1-1. And the 1-1 is low and away, 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed by Graves and missed. Count now 2-2. They are playing the shift here on Graves as there is a defender. That is Wick playing in the 3-4 gap. Now the 2-2. Missing outside. Count is full at 3-2. Count is full at 3-2, and the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner for out number 1.
Center fielder Ty Gilbert.
Now number 24, Ty Gilbert will come to the plate. And a breaking ball finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 hits Gilbert, and he'll take his base.
First baseman Joe Mazingo.
Now Joe Mazingo at the plate, one away here, and he's going to hit a ground ball into left field for a base hit. Now shortstop number 15, Justin Bird, will come to the plate. First pitch to Bird is on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 is low and away, now 1-1. Bird's going to hit a high fly ball into left field. And Wiggins is under it to make the catch for out number 2. Now number 18, Tyler Littlefield, will come to the plate with 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Littlefield finds the zone for strike 1. And they're going to call a balk on Shadowski at the plate. Tried to throw over to first, but there was nobody there. And the runners will advance to second and third. Littlefield's going to hit a ground ball to short. Stanton's got it, throws over to first in time to retire the side. For the Pacers in the bottom of the eighth, no runs on one hit and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the ninth. Warriors coming to the plate down 10-2, down to their final 3 outs. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Stanton, the shortstop, will lead things off. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Bulls. In one appearance this year, he has 1 inning pitched for the Pacers. So his second appearance. And this season, as his first pitch is low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 called strike 1, now 1-1. The 1-1 bouncing to the plate, now 1-2. Excuse me, 2-1. The 2-1 inside to Stanton, now 3-1. And the 3-1 bounces to the plate for ball 4, and Stanton will take his base.
Center fielder, Travis Hammond.
Center fielder Travis Hannon now at the plate. Excuse me, Hammond at the plate. First pitch to him is low, ball one. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. The 2-0 is high. A throw down to first. They're going to say he's safe. Great shot there by Mastalone to get the throw down quickly. Also great tag applied by Mazingo. So 2-0 now the count to Hammond. And the 4-pitch walk to Hammond, and he'll take his base. So runners on first and second, nobody away here in the top of the ninth. And to stop the top of the order coming to the plate now for the Warriors with number 1, Jackson Mix. First pitch to Mix is inside, ball one. Bulls having trouble finding the strike zone here early in the ninth. As Mastalone comes out to have a meeting at the mound. Now the 1-0, a breaking ball, finds the zone 1-1. The 1-1, a breaking ball missing low, now 2-1. Two one is low again, now moves the count to 3-1. The 3-1 missing high, ball four, and the bases are loaded after back-to-back walks here in the top of the ninth. And Coach Holder's made his way out from the dugout. Might see a pitching change here coming up. And Bulls' afternoon is done, and we'll see a new pitcher coming on the mound. We'll get you his name and number in just a second. Bases loaded, nobody out here. Pacers lead 10-2. Welcome back, number 37, now on the mound and at the plate. We decide Adam Christinger on the mound for the Pacers. In 3 appearances, he has 2.2 innings pitched and a .412 opponent's batting average. First pitch down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Havoc. Havoc will hit a soft fly ball into left field, a base hit. 1 run is in. And 2 come across to score. And the Warriors cut into the lead now 10-4 on the RBI single from Havoc. Still nobody out here in the top of the 9th. Now first baseman number 24, Cam Mitchell, comes to the plate. Runners on first and second. First pitch to Mitchum, low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed, throw down to first. Great stop there by Mazingo, and the count now 1-2. The 1-2 low and away evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 and off-speed pitch had Mitchum out in front. He swings and misses for out number 1. Right fielder Cam Fogle now at the plate. 1 away. Runner still on first and second. First pitch to Fogle down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 inside, just getting out of the way is Fogle. Makes the count 1-1. The 1-1 bounces to the plate. Great stop by Mastalone. The 2-1 misses inside, moves the count now to 3-1. A little high, but called strike 2, and the count is full. Now the 3-2. Ball 4 on the inside, and the bases are loaded. TJ Highsmith now at the plate. First ball to him is high, 1-0. Kissinger steps off the mound. Now the 1-0. On the outside, called strike one. Another breaking ball finds the zone, now 1-2. The 1-2 is popped up on the right side. Coming to make the catch is Mazinko for out number 2, and the Warriors are down to their final out. Patrick Walker, the catcher, comes to the plate. 2 away now, bases are loaded. First pitch to him down the middle for strike one. The 0-1 missing outside. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 low and away, 2-1. The 2-1 is going to be a line drive into center field, a base hit. 1 run is in, another run comes around to score. The Warriors aren't done yet. They get 2 runs more, cutting the lead now to 10-6. On the RBI single. The 2-run RBI single from Patrick Walker. And it looks like Coach Holder's going to make his way out from the dugout to make another pitching change here in the 9th. So we'll take a break and bring you back in just a few minutes with a new name and number. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second baseman turned shortstop, sure, now pitcher Justin Bird on the mound. And his first pitch is low for ball one. He comes into a jam here, bases loaded, but with two away. There's two runners on and two outs. But 4 runs have come across at the top of the ninth, and the lead has been cut for the Pacers at 10-6. So now quickly the count 2-0. The 2-0 finds the zone, now 2-1. And the 2-1 hits off the bat that was still on his shoulder, but now the count is even at 2-2. Bird set on the mound now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. The side is retired and the game is over. For the Warriors in the top of the ninth, 4 runs on 2 hits and 2 men left on base. Evan Condon will be the winning pitcher here for the Pacers. But final stats for your victorious USC Aiken Pacers. They have 10 runs on 13 hits and no errors defensively. And for Southern Wesleyan, they had 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error defensively. The Pacers improved to 27-16 on the year, 14-10 here in Aiken. And the Warriors will fall to 13-30, and they are 3-19 on the road. The Pacers back in action this weekend as they head up to Milledgeville to face off against Peach Belt opponent Georgia College for a 3-game series. And that'll about wrap it up for us here this afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Again, Pacers victorious over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors by a final score of 10-6. I'm Reeves Altman saying thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast this evening, and we will see you next time.